went to the store. I was being a good mom. I got 2 gallons of milk, and then when I came home, I was trying to carry everything in the house at the same time because I didn't want to go back out, because you know the garage is so far away. And I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to show you.
Mom, that was you?
You see there? You probably can't. But anyway, I dropped the gallon of milk on accident. It slipped out of my hand. It happened while I was trying to get the 2nd gallon of milk while also carrying 6 sacks of groceries. And I couldn't reach the milk in the back of the
What's this?
car. This, Rebecca, is the leftover milk. It exploded in the garage everywhere because it split at the handle. Just right here, just right there. It split, and I had milk. There was milk everywhere. So I hurried and I grabbed a towel from the laundry room and cleaned it all up. Got the extra milk into a pitcher, which is great. But I forgot about the towel, and I left it in the laundry room. And poor Joe, apparently the smell of the rotting milk, this yucky sour smell, filled the whole entire house, and it kept him awake all night, and he couldn't figure out what was wrong. And I didn't know because I can't smell. I still have my cold. And so poor guy, he couldn't sleep all night because of the towel. So it's in the washer. Our house smells like rotten milk.
Oh, it actually smells like this.
And bacon noodle stuff, because Joe made that for dinner last night.
And that candy.
Which is good, it's just a weird mixture of smell. And then it smells like pumpkin and pecan waffles from Bath & Body Works. It's an interesting smell, and I hope that I can cut the cheese. Well, I mean, milk does become cheese, but anyway, I'm gonna cut that, smell it, get it out of our house, and then we'll be okay. But from now on, if I ever drop some milk, it's been 12 years since I've done it. I remember the last time I did it.
You did it when you were
and I actually, okay, never mind, I take that back. I also did it once at the grocery store. That was embarrassing.
What happened?
It just split. I just dropped it right at the grocery store. It just slipped out of my hand, and we have milk everywhere. Don't do that, it's embarrassing. Becca, ready for school? You got everything? Are you awake? No, you have to drive your bike. Okay, you can get that stick in a minute.
Hey everybody, it is, what time is it? It is that time, 5:35 or so. I'm home from work, as you can see, and today John, that guy right there with the Batman hat on, has been a monster. He got his Lego gun. He has been into Legos. He has been into the sewing machine. Now, I have to give a little bit of context. Last night was a really, really long night. I woke up in the middle of the night, thought that Handley had pooped on the carpet somewhere because the smell was just awful. Like, the smell woke me up. So, oh, you dropped that, John. So I went on the hunt for a steaming pile somewhere in the house, and thankfully didn't find any. But the smell was just bad. I think Handley was gassy, but there was another smell too. And I sort of narrowed the smell down to the laundry room, where Rebecca had returned, finally, a pile of, I don't know what happened. I think maybe some wet towels got mildewy or something. The smell was horrifying. So that was after I'd woken up 3 or 4 more times later. Finally, like 4 o'clock in the morning, I turned the washing machine on, like loaded all of it into the washing machine, didn't even bother separating the colors. Dumped like half a gallon of vinegar in there with double the detergent. But now, John, deciding that finally, since the house is not, you know, a stink bomb anymore, that he would do something to get rid of the problem of a aromatically neutral living space. And so he decided that it would be a good idea, while Angie was doing something to make this light turn on. It's fickle. There we go. He decided it would be a good idea to grab the garlic powder. Thankfully it was powder and not like crushed garlic or something, and load it into the carpet. Look at that. Apparently there's the entire canister is dispensed into the pile of the carpet here. So, gonna vacuum that up really quick, have John help me. John, will you come help me? Looks like he's helping Angie at the moment. What you doing, Johnny?
Yeah.
What? Okay, chop them up. What are you doing, John? John's decided he needs to be a spectator. Vacuuming is a spectator sport. Where did that come from?
He's been in your tools all day, outside in the garage.
Oh, did you find that outside?
Mine now, mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
What is it?
There's also a,
Just show me what it is.
a
You can have it.
screwdriver
Yeah.
came in the house.
So, how's your day been?
That's how my day's been.
Go.
John apparently has
Big.
3 molars coming in all at once.
I did manage to get a shower in, but I didn't get to dry my hair or comb it or anything. He has screamed the entire day. And when I finally figured
The
out,
entire day.
yeah, I can't hardly think straight. When I finally figured out, after putting my finger, see, you can actually probably see bite marks because he bit me so many times trying to get my finger in there to feel if that was what was wrong. I finally got him some ibuprofen. Just one little pill, and it was purple, one of his favorite colors. And he wouldn't put it in his mouth. He told me it was his, and he refused to put it in his mouth. He would lick it, and then hold it, and scream for 1 hour straight. And then, after an hour, he must have gotten tired of holding it, because then he popped it in his mouth and said, good, and walked away. Like, nothing had happened. I just want to cry. Tomorrow will be a better day. And I love him and I didn't lose patience, but I
wanted
to cry
to.
and scream because all he said all day is cry and scream. So I'm gonna make dinner.
The last couple hours have been bonkers. I distracted Angie and some of the food got burned, so we had to remake. Well, thankfully we're making sloppy joes. Thankfully the sloppy joe mix hadn't gone too far. Turn a light on. But it's just been crazy. John threw half a dozen fits. He's finally eating. He's almost ready to go to bed. And I'm sure Angie's, well, she's tired enough for bed, I'm sure, but I expect she doesn't want to go to bed because she's gonna need some time by herself. What do you mean, move what? Do you want to move?
Mommy.
You want mommy to move? No, mommy's gonna stay there. She's helping Rebecca with a cool craft.
You take a piece of paper and you fold it like a hot dog bun. That's my first grade teaching coming up.
Oh, I did that with my high schoolers, fold it hot dog style.
You want the fold to be at the bottom, and you write your name. So I'm gonna write Rebecca's name for her. Oh,
Oh yeah, this is the one that.
you write it in cursive along the fold.
But you didn't do the.
Then you cut around the name like I'm cutting around John's.
What? His is practically.
And
done.
if you open it up like this, you can see that makes the skeleton, the rib cage of a skeleton. So then you just make the head and the arms and the feet, or the legs and the feet and the hands.
John
and
already
you
has
have,
his head and stuff.
and you have a skeleton out of your name.
John already has his arms, legs, head.
Well, it's not quite done yet.
But he already does have his arms, legs, and head.
Anyway, this is therapeutic Halloween
Therapeutic Halloween crafting.
crafting. I've already been crying. It's been a really bad day.
John, are you almost ready to go night-night? He didn't have a nap, which means 7 o'clock is nighttime. Or night time. So I'm going to get him cleaned up, and I'm going to take him up to bed.
I don't know.
It doesn't